It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.
Hey, what you doing? Are you doom scrolling other people's vacations? Miami, San Diego? With Expedia, your trip can earn rewards which you can use towards your next eligible stay. Soon, people will doom scroll you. Expedia, the one place you go to go places. Terms apply.
K-pop Demon Hunters Haja Boys Breakfast Meal and Huntrix Meal have just dropped at McDonald's. They're calling this a battle for the fans. What do you say to that, Rumi?
It's not a battle. So glad the Saja Boys could take breakfast and give our meal the rest of the day.
It is an honor to share.
No, it's our honor.
It is our larger honor.
No, really. Stop.
You can really feel the respect in this battle. Pick a meal to pick a side.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's while supplies last.
You know you need fiber for a healthy gut, but do you actually know how to get it? Quaker's been serving up fiber since 1877, with over 100 great-tasting, good source of fiber options to choose from. Whether you like old-fashioned oats, instant oatmeal, granola, or oatmeal squares, Quaker makes it delicious. So good. Get your fiber with Quaker. Shop Quaker's good source of fiber products at a store near you.
Welcome to another episode of the Central Division Show. We are getting closer and closer to the playoffs. Things are starting to develop. We got an action-packed show today. I'm excited. How y'all feeling today? Let's get into a week in the Central Division. We'll start with Chicago because they got a lot to talk about, and I'm sure they're gonna touch on all that.
Hey, Tate, you know the song Bill Withers, "A Lovely Day," right? Yeah, that's our soundtrack right now, man. That's playing in the background, man.
Shout out to the homie Pig. A lovely. What happened? Did y'all find out y'all winning the lottery or something? Something sketchy going?
Hey, that's next. That's next up.
That's
next.
AK Acme, Carnasovas, and Mark Eversley. They got fired today. Not that I wish
That's a fitting name too, Acme.
Acme. Not that I wish anyone to lose a job. Not that I.
You don't have to. The president gonna make that happen if you wanted him to.
We have a lovely day today. Michael Reinsdorf, the chairman, gave them their walking papers today, and we are happy because we thought that they would stay another year. We've been waiting for this for probably a couple of years now.
Yeah, man. Acme era has been terrible. This has been pretty bad. Carnasovas' claim to fame was, as far as I know, he the guy that picked Joker.
Right.
He was with Denver.
He is the guy.
40 game here. He picked Joker, man. Yeah, that was his claim to fame. Nothing like that here.
That's big, but
is it big? He picked him in the 40s. Like what? You ain't like, oh, you scouted him.
So that means you found a sleeper of all sleepers. That dude's going to the Hall of
Fame. You
lucked
up of all lucky lucks. To me, that's what it means.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good.
I agree with that.
So to give an overview, we had that. We got Jaden Ivey, who just got released from the Bulls, preaching on the corners now.
In Auburn, of all places.
Of all places. But
in Auburn?
He was in
University.
He was at Alabama. I thought he was at Alabama or something. But he out there
Auburn is in Alabama.
No, I was trying to think like what university. I'm not sure if it's Auburn.
I saw Auburn, but I can't say for
certain. It wasn't Auburn Hills. He ain't back in Detroit.
Nah, he's actually got a nice little, what do you call that when you sell everything in your house? A real estate, whatever you call it. They selling all this.
Estate sale?
Estate sale, yeah.
Estate sale?
I've been seeing advertisements on Instagram.
Wow.
You gonna go by there?
It's all online, but.
Oh, okay.
Like all his shoes, size 15. I'm like, okay, I can't wear the shoes.
Is he? I don't know because I ain't been reading y'all slacks either. Is he? Is he like done in the NBA? Is he or he just lost it? Like
it's too soon to say, but right now I don't think he's thinking about basketball.
I think he's done. I think he's cooked. I think it's
not. No.
Yeah, Roy. I know.
I think he played for.
Oh wait, you talking about the one that was a first round pick from us?
Yeah. Playing
Get on the plane, kind of mental, and he actually running for Congress, and his own dad said, I can't support him because he a Republican. He with Trump. His dad said that about him. But he kind of could have been good, wouldn't get on the plane, kind of just spaced out.
But that was his whole thing, is that he wouldn't fly?
Yeah. There was some other stuff, too.
Yeah, some other stuff, but yeah.
He wouldn't get on
main thing is he wouldn't go to away games.
That's crazy. I didn't know. That's crazy.
He played for Houston, got waived by Philly. He played for the Kings. He got drafted by the Kings, actually.
Never played for the Bulls. Don't put on us.
Oh, so he wasn't ours? I'm thinking of a different White who was our first round.
Toby White?
No.
It was Royce White, but yeah, I don't put it on you. But y'all got two of the craziest along with Rodman and now Ivy.
Rodman wasn't that crazy in
Chicago.
He was crazy, but it was only 3 years.
He was productive.
Yeah, he was very productive.
You know what it was? George just couldn't keep him in check. Isaiah had Rodman straight though in Detroit.
He had him straight where he was sitting shotgun in the car about to off himself. That's having him straight. Oh, okay.
Hey, he won cross dressing and having all the weird colors in his hair. He just was.
Overall, the Bulls on the court have been terrible. Losing streak. Well, we ain't got to talk about that.
What's the losing streak? I ain't keeping up with the Bulls. We ain't gonna hear much about them after this week. So
yeah, 11 game. Yeah, no, you're right. 11 game losing streak right now. And tomorrow they play the Wizards.
Might lose that.
Nah, that's a tank off. So the Bulls might win.
Well, it depends on who playing.
Yeah, he called it tank off. I mean, they both trying to lose.
Yeah,
it depends on who wants to lose.
Right, who gonna tank harder?
Tank harder.
I don't know that it is, but that sounds like a no Diddy tank harder. But that's just me.
And we gotta go third baseline. We gotta check out first base. Hey, ball to strike. You know what I'm saying? Did he check swing? But we've been losing, so
you use ABS.
ABS, and
but most of the news has been like off the court. We have been a soap opera right now. Like I said, the biggest news right now is our GM getting ousted, and hopefully we get someone that has some vision to make Chicago Bull basketball put it on the map. I do have a couple of people that I would like real quick, and I know this is Bulls Corner. I'm gonna wrap it up. The Bob Myers, I know everyone wants that, but Masai Uri from Toronto, smart brother, you know what I'm saying? Nigerian brother.
Is he a free agent, right?
I think he got some stock in Toronto, some minor league basketball.
But he's not with the Raptors.
No, he's not with the Raptors. Trajan Langdon, I like that brother. Like Trajan Langdon is a smart dude, assistant GM for the Pelicans.
You think he about to get our president of basketball?
Man, he was the Pistons. What you talking about?
Who, Langdon?
Yeah.
You know what
he they whole GM.
Bro. He's the reason we turned it around. He hired JB.
He can go with Jalen Duren. You can poach him. You're not the reason Jalen Duren there?
Langdon came with JB. Like it was Trajan and got here, and then he hired JB like back to back. He might have got hired post draft.
Yeah, let us get that brother, man. Y'all been eating too good over there, man.
We just got here. We just got here to the table. Man.
Y'all 2 years in, man. We've been in the dust for a minute.
Yeah, he's the president for the Pistons.
Okay.
Sure.
But if I were the Bulls, real quick, I would say let's go after Bob Myers. Try to hit a home run. This is where you really need to get somebody that is a great hire. You don't need a middle of the road type of GM. So
you know somebody else who available just because I know because of the former connections with Cleveland is David Griffin. He a good GM too.
David Griffin ain't bad. What's he known for? Like he's known for free agency or scouting?
Well, I mean, he kind of known for the cap and putting teams together. Like I ain't gonna say like he drafted anybody super dope, but he'll make aggressive trades and make the cap work and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do remember that about Griffin. So yeah, that's the Bulls.
So I don't know if this was real reports or not, but somebody said that just the way they handled the trade deadline this year and trading for Jaden Ivey was the last straw.
Yeah. You had that. You went 3 years without making a trade. I mean, there is a
Really? They weren't making trades for a while? Because, I mean,
during the Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan,
Yeah, they wasn't doing
they
nothing.
weren't doing nothing. They
Okay.
stood pat. So
But they kept going with we good enough. Let's see what we got, because we kept making the play in.
Yeah, I mean, y'all always had talent. Like on paper, now Lonzo getting hurt definitely hurt. Definitely made things. That and Pat Williams not panning out, but I mean, Levine, DeRozan, and Ball. That was a nice little situation.
Can I ask a Chicago question?
Mhm.
And it's not specifically about the Bulls, but it's about Chicago, right? What's the beef between your boy P. Bev and D Wade, man? Why they going at it?
Man, I think Pat Bev went through the little
sister situation.
Well, yeah, that led to him getting released from his let go from his pod that he was doing. So now he's back doing his own pod, even though that pod started as the Pat Bev show, and they morphed into something else, and now he got let go from that pod because of
He got let go from a podcast called the Pat Bev Show?
Well, it turned into the dude from Bleacher, whatever. Rome, and they took it over. They tenderness him, took it.
Let that be a lesson to some of you young brothers out there.
Yeah, they turned into hooping and hollering, and put White Chocolate Jason Williams on there.
I've seen okay.
Yeah, there used to be Pat Bev and I forgot dude. I had no idea who dude was. Yeah, they started with Pat Bev and dude. Then Pat Bev had his incident. They threw Jason Williams on. They put Jason Williams on there.
But look, it was called the Pat Bev Show, though.
Right. So
they
now
came to his house and took it all over.
Yeah, now he's back doing the Pat Bev Show again, trying to reboot it. I think he's just saying
Trying to spark it up.
Yeah, he's trying to get the attention back.
Okay.
The show back.
So
I don't think he really mean. I think he said. What did he say? Wasn't
he said that Harden was better than D Wade.
Yeah, he just saying
he's trying to get the people going.
And Wade clapped back, or
Yeah.
oh, I didn't even know he really got into the internet, because all the little guards, and I mean, I won't say they all guards, but I feel like all the old heads is getting off now. Kenyon Martin, McCants, they're not old heads for real, but Garnett, everybody got something to say.
Too.
You said what?
These jokers old head. I don't know what I am. Man.
Nah, they're not really old heads, but the NBA players are 19 years old now. These guys are double their age.
That's true.
More than that, Cooper Flag is 19. So, but anyway, we'll get to Cooper Flag. How did the Cavaliers do this past week?
Man, the Cavaliers is playing some good basketball, y'all. They still haven't got hold yet, right? I mean, the injuries keep happening. Yesterday we played a game without Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, and we have, I believe, won like 3 out of the last 4 since we last talked. But Max Strus player of the game. I think they're just trying to getting ready for some load management because he's coming back from injury. He didn't play for like 65 games. Sam Merrill been out. Jordan Tyson been out. They've been out. Dean Wade been out multiple games. So it's a lot of players playing. It ain't gonna see no playoff tick. But last night against the Pacers, who is one of the tanking hard teams, is they won that in like the last 3 or 4 minutes where D Wade and Harden just took over. But I mean, I like what I'm seeing as far as offensively. The offense is much more efficient with Harden. Late game stretches, they execute much better. So I'm liking what I'm seeing there. And we got two closers to end the games now. So, I like the direction things are going in for the Cavs as we tonight, Greg, come here in a minute. We play the Memphis Grizzlies. I think we in Memphis, so good thing LeBron not a Cavs no more. But yeah, so we 49 wins. We get our 50th win tonight. And then we play a back-to-back against the Hawks later this week. I believe we only got 4 games left. Yeah. So since we was last on here, we beat the Jazz that Monday night. Lost. That's the game we lost. We lost to the Lakers. Got whooped by the Lakers. That next, it was back to back. Then we beat the Warriors in Golden State. We beat the Pacers. So yeah, 3-1 out since last week. Sitting in fourth place. I believe we probably locked in to a good fourth place. Which we can talk about the standings when you're ready to talk about that stuff. But it looks like we're a full game behind the Knicks, 49 and 29, they 50 and 28. So we both got 4 games left to play, and they have the tiebreaker over us. So we could be looking at that 4 or 5 seed to play against Atlanta, who's been playing excellent basketball.
Yeah, so how do you feel? I mean, yeah, because that looks locked in because Philly probably won't catch them. How do you feel with, okay, they're 8-2 in their last 10. They kind of been on a hot streak. Do you feel confident about how you guys match up against a team like that? I can tell you one thing, that team can rebound, or at least, well, we weren't at full strength, but they definitely out rebounded us the last time we played them.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think they playing well. I think they're a talented team, a lot of wings out there. But at the end of the day, I mean, I feel confident against them. I don't know that we just run through them like 4-0, but I mean, 4-1, gentleman's sweep, will be comfortable, I believe. But the test in the East gonna come in the second round. Because I mean, I certainly expect all the top 4 seeds, be it the Pistons, the Celtics, the Knicks, and the Cavs, all advance, and it'll shake out from there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they don't have a ton of experience as far as their top players. I mean, CJ McCollum is definitely a vet, but, they're as far as their best players, Jalen Johnson, I don't think he's got any playoff experience. They don't have Trae Young anymore, who was kind of a juggernaut in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I know Jalen Johnson is a dog. I mean, and they to me, just a good team. I can't watch Atlanta and just say who's the guy you got to stop, right? And I feel like in a playoff series, though you can win with that formula, I think you get a championship. You got to have a guy, though. You know what I mean? So I think they really lack a guy, and ultimately, just over the course of a best of 7, that talent wins out in first round series, even though it's a 4 or 5 matchup.
Absolutely. All right. And then as far as the Pistons are concerned, I think just the last game we clinched the East. So we have solidified and established that the Eastern Conference will go through Detroit. We were 3-1 last week. We took OKC all the way to overtime and lost by 4 points. And that was out without Jalen Duren, Javonte Green and Paul Reed in the starting lineup, and they stepped up, but fell a little short. SGA had 47 points and had more free throw attempts than the entire Piston team. So, you know how he get down, but it was a pretty entertaining game. Actually, they waved off a 3-point attempt where he pushed off and hit that shot, which was interesting. But yeah, like I said, obviously Cade's been out. Cade's actually been upgraded from out to doubtful. He's been getting some work in, and he could be back real soon. They're thinking that he could possibly be back before the end of the regular season. Yeah, which I don't know. I don't know how many games are left.
Where?
4.
Only
Y'all play 78. Should be 4 games left for everybody.
78. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't think he has enough games left in order to qualify for everything, but
They trying to appeal that, though, ain't they? I saw that somewhere. His agent.
oh yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Oh, no, yeah, that happened. I mean, I
That
don't know if
happened.
this is going to win, but it's something that's happening.
Okay, yeah, but at this point, we don't have anything to play for, which is a nice unfamiliar situation to be in.
No, y'all trying to win. You got to want to win 60, man.
Yeah, but even tonight, I know Duncan's not in the lineup. Karis LeVert, who's in and out of the lineup, and then Stewart is recovering. I think that if we needed Stewart, he would play, but because we haven't missed him at all,
Well, you've been talking mad greasy on. Wait, we in the small box, B. Foster. Take us.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get out of there.
You've been talking mad greasy about beef stew, man. Like I'm starting to think you don't like his play.
No, I do. It's just, I mean, it's been so like it's been so he got suspended. You know, he was holding it down for Duran, got suspended, and then he got hurt right after. So you got to think he missed like 8 games before he got hurt for the last 3 weeks. So he been out the loop. Paul Reed been snapping.
Yeah, I don't hear you saying Cade went down, but we got Dennis Jenkins, so we don't need Cade.
I mean,
Stewart or Bio
is, but I think that Paul Reed. I mean, because when Stu was playing, Paul Reed was getting DNPs. Like Paul Reed's been amazing. That's all I can really say.
like you want to get rid of Beef Stew.
I don't. I was one of the people that was happy when he got that extension. He was the first one to get the, to get the big money. But yeah. Anywho, yeah, we lost the first game against OKC, and then we won the next 3. We beat Toronto, and we shot 57% from 3, 60 from the field, and 87% from the line. Duran had 31, and Jenkins had 21. Speaking of Jenkins, this was probably his best week as a whole. He averaged 20 points and 9 assists for the week. So he's been doing a really good job of running the show. He's somebody that, for whatever reason, honestly plays better when Cade's out or when he doesn't. I feel like, because he wasn't starting next to Cade for the most part. It was Duncan Robinson. So he was backing up. But I really feel like
that's the reason for that, B. Foster. When he out there playing, he free. Now he's out there, it's like, oh man, I gotta come out. I made a mistake.
Yeah. To me, it feels like he sees his shadow. Like he right. But ideally, I mean, when everything's at its best, you would like to think that Jenkins is a part of the future and they can play next to each other, kind of the way that we would hope that Jaden Ivey would. Because they're kind of, it's funny when you see Jenkins out there, he kind of resembles Ivey sometimes. Not to, they same height. They had the long hair, athletic dudes. Ivey's a bigger guy, but I don't. Sometimes you look out there and you forget. Oh shit, Jay. He's protesting in the streets. Anyways,
nobody forget that, man.
It's fun, but you see a lot of Pistons fans are like.
Didn't they sign Jenkins to a 2-year, $6 million contract or something?
Yeah. So what are you trying to say about that?
He's not the future.
He's not the future, but if let's say he goes on to be a big part of pushing us to the next level, you think they won't come back and pay him a bunch of money?
What's a bunch? I mean, Sam Merrill, better Sam Merrill got $9 million.
Yeah, and he's overpaid probably. No.
What you say, Rick?
$6 million. That really is. That doesn't speak. That doesn't say we trust you.
Yeah, that's why I was just speaking to False's uber exuberance.
I mean, have you been watching him play? I know you.
I saw him kill Cleveland a few times.
Right. Yeah, and that's just Cleveland. He's been running the show. Like, you got to think, everybody was ready. And this is a two-way player. This is a guy that wasn't even in the rotation. And everybody thought that when Cade left that it was over. And it's been seamless. Like, there's been times when it's like, damn, I wish Cade was here. But like, he's really come in and, after, because he struggled when he first got that full-time deal or whatever. But it's just crazy how well he's played since Cade's been gone. But I want to keep it moving. We defeated Minnesota again. It was a much closer game. Randall had a much better scoring effort. I think he scored. I don't know how much he scored. Ayo Dosunmu got a start. Anthony Edwards is still out. But yeah, we only beat him by 5 points this time. Jenkins scored 26 in that game. He was the leading scorer in that game. The last game in the Eastern Conference clinching game was against the 76ers, which is always a fun one. Paul Reed and Tobias Harris come back, and they show some love to Paul Reed, called him B-Ball Paul, introduced it with his nickname. They booed Tobias.
He was talking spicy.
Yeah, he said, get ready for the play-in. It was the words he had for him. But we ended up getting them up out of here by 23 points in Philly. Balanced scoring all around, 7 players in double figures. Paul Reed had 10 points, 4 or 5 from the field. Paul George was hot at the start of the game, but he got into some foul trouble. And what killed Philly was they shot 28% from three.
Drummond had 3 rebounds? Ugh.
Yeah, Drummond, that's actually kind of crazy. He started too, right?
Yeah, 18 minutes, 3 rebounds.
Yeah, and that's what he does. So, but yeah, my biggest takeaway from the week was Dennis Jenkins. He had a really good week running the show, 20 points a game, and we'll see how he meshes back in with Cade because
I thought you was gonna say Paul Reed was the biggest takeaway.
not this time, but Paul Reed. Hey, he's a constant now. He's not even somebody that that we like. Not a big deal.
This summer, you gonna say I want to get rid of Stewart? I get it.
I don't know. No. That's the heart and soul of the team.
Is it? Not according to you.
I'll say is I think JB Bickerstaff deserved Coach of the Year, and that's one thing I wanted to give props to because it's funny as last year Kenny Atkinson won the award for Coach of the Year. Cavs won 64 games. They played a lot better than they did under JB, but this being the second year Kenny Atkinson, I like Kenny Atkinson as a coach, an offensive coach and stuff like that, but Cavs are missing the defensive culture that JB had built for us 4 or 5 years there. Like, when we kind of shifted, we went from a defensive team to an offensive team and just give up too many uncontested looks at three, and then you can't just turn that on during when the playoffs start. That has to be built in, right? I think JB builds his culture around that mentality. So shout out to JB, get my vote for Coach of the Year if I had one.
Absolutely. And we gonna get to the first break, and on the other end, we'll see what we got going on. I feel like we had some discussions about Rookie of the Year a couple weeks ago, but Cooper Flag had a very strong weekend in general.
Sure.
I don't know what was the best way to pull up that graphic, so I'll just pull up Cooper stats real quick. But I feel like at one point it was a foregone conclusion that Cooper kind of slowed down a little bit, and that Khan had stepped up and taken the award. But since then, what was that? April 3rd was what, Friday? Yeah, Friday. Yeah. Cooper Flag put together 2 very impressive offensive performances, a 51-point performance, and then against the Lakers without Luka and AR-15, but put up 45 points in that game. Is it now in question? Do you feel where are you guys at? I mean, do you guys feel that Cooper's kind of taking the reins back over, or is it VJ Edgecombe? Is he going to win the?
No.
Okay, I just figured I'd throw that out there.
No. I'm gonna play the Tate role and do the yesteryear. I think they should do a code. Jason Kidd and Grant Hill in the 93-94 season.
94-95. But go ahead.
Well, Elton Brand, more recently, Elton.
94-95.
I was going with that, but it was 94-95?
Yes, sir.
94-95.
My logic is undeniable.
Jason Kidd and Grant Hill won co. And then Elton Brand franchise, Steve Francis, they won co. So I think this is and more recently, Ben Simmons and Donovan did the co. So this year.
Really?
Yeah, Ben Simmons and Donovan, they got co's. Okay. So I would think this is a year. And I don't want to play the middle road, but yeah, I would say just do the co. It doesn't happen often, but both these dudes been hooping, so I'm cool with the co.
I think the only thing that's good that Khan's got going for him is the fact that he's playing on a playoff team and he's a big part of it. Because
one of the best shooters in the league as a rookie.
Okay, yeah. Because what is he?
He's shooting.
I mean, if you look at now, okay. So Cooper had, before the 51-point game, he had a 19-point game and a 12-point game. But before that, 24, 26, 32. Is Khan putting up numbers like that on a daily basis? Granted, he's playing by himself, but this dude is a guy that reclassified up and should be in college right now. He shouldn't even be playing in the NBA. And he's putting up 21 points a game playing basically by himself.
May I approach the bench? Flag is playing on a team where there's no one on there. You know what I'm saying? He's the only person that can score. What are you going to give the ball? Dan Gafford? I mean, he should score 20 plus.
Does that make it easier? And then also when you look at his stats, which are not up right now, but this dude really, the usage is high. Two turnovers against the Lakers, 1 turnover against the Magic. I mean, he's taking care of the ball too. Like, he's not one that's just throwing it all over the court. They got to be blitzing him with all type of looks because he's playing by himself. I mean, he's playing with Melo Ball. He's playing with 2 other 20-point scorers, LaMelo Ball and Miller. He's on a playoff team.
I thought Tate was going to say something, but I said it's not like I'm saying Cooper Flag shouldn't get it. That's why I said Cole.
Right. Fair enough.
Both of them are well deserving.
Tate, what you think?
Yeah, man. I tend to side with B False, man. I mean, it matters, right? I mean, Cooper Flag hooping, and we thought he was going to be the runaway winner of it. You know, Con Kniffel had to play second fiddle to Cooper Flag at Duke, where they were teammates. Con Kniffel was leading the league in 3-pointers made, 265 currently as we stand.
Damn.
4 games left as he plays, he could be close to 275, for real. Second place in the league is his teammate LaMelo Ball with 255.
Damn.
Getting some threes up.
Oh.
He's averaging 18.7. What's that? 5.3 rebound, 3.1 assists, 3.4 assists on a playoff team, like B. Falls said. And Cooper Flag over there eating all the sugar-free food with no calories, empty calories. Cooper, y'all back in the lottery. They might pair you with the master. You and AJ might team up next year. I mean, because so that's how I'm really looking at it, man. They just the team's not good enough. I mean, we're not gonna vote somebody just have numbers because for us MVP and they play for a trash team.
Right.
I feel the same about rookie impact versus number. So many times, rookie of the year is based just off the numbers and off the impact. But if a rookie comes to the league and he's good, but he has impact too, as far as winning and being an integral part of on a winning team is going to the playoffs, I think that should be weighted a little bit.
So are you knocking Cooper for that?
I'm not knocking Cooper. Cooper's situation. Cooper probably could play for a good team. He might come down a tick in some of the areas, but he would have a better chance than me playing for a good team that's even if it's a play-in team, right? But they bottom.
I mean, he was supposed to have AD. Could have had Kyrie if he came back. I mean,
and he wouldn't have them numbers if they was there.
Also, in the race, Cooper was already at the top of the race at the beginning of the season. Everyone had him at the aforementioned, rookie of the year. Con Kniffel came out of nowhere. No one really thought that he would, surpass VJ, surpass Ace Bailey, surpass Dylan Harper. He's done all of that.
I mean, let's not act like he won a lottery pick. It was like the 7 or 8 pick.
You would have never thought at the beginning of the year, in your prediction that Con Kniffel would be runner-up or potential.
Let's go ahead and get to the truth of the matter then, Rick. Why?
What do you mean why?
I think because he was in the shadow. I mean, there might have been a better. I guess Khan was probably the second best player on Duke, but a couple of those guys. Who else is on that Duke team? I know one that got drafted to the Suns, the center.
Well, Sion James on Phoenix, he was on, but he's not a star. He was a starter, but he was on the star.
Defensive player. He was first rounder.
Yeah.
No, and another guy, the kid. They had 4 first rounders. No, they didn't.
No,
my boy played for the Cavs.
Proctor? Is it Proctor?
Yeah, Proctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that team was. Yeah, I mean, they were all in Cooper's shadow for sure.
Yeah, but no, I say that. I think, and it might be the great return of the great American white basketball players. I think he's overshadowed. That's what I was getting at. And I think we just overlooking the white boy can hoop, he can shoot, but he ain't finna do that. They both doing that though. So shout out to the wee boys, the white boys of the year. For real. Shout out to them because they in the league doing their thing. Young boys though.
Yeah,
They only gonna get better.
American white boys too.
American born, yeah.
Yeah.
For main event, the Cooper flag anyways. But yeah, I mean, I think the most impressive thing is the fact that like, okay, you're putting up a lot of shots, but you're shooting it efficiently too. Like when you talk about empty calories, sometimes you just making a bunch of points and you missing a lot. But for him to be 19 years old and shooting 48% from the field, I don't know what his shot diet is. Probably not as many threes as Khan, which
Well, Cooper Flag doesn't have a three. He's
okay.
Another day.
He's with us.
Okay.
Cooper's not shooting above 32%. Check the stats.
From three.
Yeah, from three. I don't think
he's a capable shooter. It ain't like he gonna step. That's gonna be
29% from three.
3 out of 10.
That's 30%. Oh, you're giving us the action.
He with us. He can go ahead and shoot.
Yeah, I'm saying, but somebody hitting 4 out of 10, you getting out on them. I mean, Coop, you better run out and play. You might rather him shoot it, but okay.
Nah, Scout.
I'm not gonna act like I watch Mavericks games. So,
Scouting report says play him for the drive.
Oh, yeah, he definitely go look to drive. Break the three though.
He hits you with a pump fake. You jumping up? Come on, man.
You shouldn't jump for any pump fake.
Steph do it. You jump.
Not at the pump fake. The shot that you hope is the shot.
Man,
well, that's hence the pump fake.
He said you're not supposed to jump at a pump fake. Well, yes, no.
I don't think you're supposed to. You ain't supposed to try to block no jump shot. Really.
No, you're not. You're not.
You're supposed to contest.
Yeah, contest. Yeah, but you ain't supposed to be jumping trying to block it. You ain't gonna block nobody jump shot. That's rare. It happens sometimes.
In the NBA, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought you would have liked my co-MVP vote. I think that's pretty good.
That was a solid. I wasn't expecting that actually. That was off the.
I think that's a good take. Cole, they can't be.
A bad take. I mean, what I did was just say though that I kind of agree with B. False more because of the winning team matters. I'm not saying that Flag ain't deserving. Flag. I said Flag the better player.
Yeah. He is
a better player.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you said, or some False said he only 19. I mean, man, it was a dude they called the king when he was 19. They want to give him that kind of respect. He's still doing the same thing at 40.
They weren't giving him that type of respect. Are you serious?
I'm just saying. I remember. What my boy Kobe do when he was 19? R.I.P.
I'm at 7 points a game. Airballing in the playoffs. All right.
Sitting behind Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel.
Which wasn't bad at the time.
No, them boys was hoopers. I'm saying. Go. And Cooper Flag ain't never sat behind nobody, though. Every week I got it. Yeah, okay, I got it.
As LeBron fans always do, they make it about LeBron.
As LeBron detractors, won't call them haters, as LeBron detractors always do, they change the subject real quick. We talk about greatness. If I brought up Tom Brady or Muhammad Ali, you should go.
I'm not a Tom Brady guy. I'm not a Michigan.
Wait, you say you're not a Michigan guy?
Michigan State. There's two teams in this state. Hey, the team, shout out to the team, Cleves and Mo Pete. No love for them. All right, cool.
You don't just root for your state?
The rivalry. That's like, do you root for the Cubs if you're a White Sox fan? Hell no.
Yeah, I don't watch baseball like that. Hey, Chicago all the way, no matter who it is.
I ain't got no good examples.
Well, that's just like him. He don't root for Arizona State. He root for Arizona. Right next door, ain't they?
It's the ops, though.
One's in Tucson, one's in Tempe. I don't know how far they apart, but they don't like each other either.
Yeah, it's rivals. It's rivals. Interstate right. Duke in North Carolina. You don't just say.
Heavy on there too. She at Michigan State up.
Yeah, she Michigan State.
Yeah, she don't rock the Michigan.
I think that the discussion always drifts off kind of, because what it said was, okay, I don't care where Tom Brady went. Tom Brady to go put respect on his resume, not where he went to school at though. That's what we was talking about.
Yeah. He said, "Aren't you a Michigan?" That's how we got on it. But
anyway, I didn't.
No, he said, yeah. So yeah, speaking on King James, they had a rough weekend. He got the news that Luka Doncic and what is this for? Breeze. What's his first name again?
So
Austin. I always want to call him something else.
They
But
are.
they are, yeah. And so we already kind of had the topic about the Lakers and all that, and how we probably figured that they would maybe have a chance to get out of the first round, but beyond that, they was going to run into a team that was going to be, too much for them. But do you guys have any other? I mean, does it affect what you think about what they'll do in the playoffs anymore, knowing that both those guys will likely be out for the rest of the regular season? I guess the regular season is about over with.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a while before
Luka, right?
Well, Luka, he's supposed to be going overseas to get some experimental procedure done. He might be back a little earlier, but Reeves, that oblique, that's what took out dude from the Magic, Ben Carroll. He was out with the oblique. Him and Wagner. That oblique, that take a minute. But Luka talking about getting some top secret procedure done.
Is it top secret if you're telling her?
No, but he's supposed to be getting like some stuff that ain't legal here, but it's legal overseas. He's supposed to be getting that done to help speed up the process.
Sam, I don't know what that's about.
Can I ask you guys a question? Is it a concern that it's a hamstring, like overall? Like, cause that, as my co-host always says, hamstrings linger. That could go.
Kobe, we know that from Kobe White, right? Isn't that what he had? Or he had calf or something.
But
can we unlittle box?
Yeah. Hey, this is your big picture. This is a big picture guy.
Big picture guy. I can see you guys again. Yeah, go. My bad, Falls. Go back to the small box.
You threw him off. No, but like the hamstring, that's that's a lingering injury that could go on for a year or so.
Yeah, hamstrings, calf. It happened to Giannis.
Giannis been dealing with the calf and hamstring for.
Yeah.
Giannis say he all right though.
Yeah.
He turned into one of the biggest cap artists there is.
The reason for him wanting to
Yeah, the plot has been revealed.
Yeah, it's all about playing for the brothers.
Yeah.
What you mean?
He wants to be on court with them at the same time.
Right. Two of them are playing right now, right?
Right. He's trying to do would they be the first three brothers to play or something?
At the same, on the same team?
Probably on the same
team, same time.
Yeah, Holiday brothers.
Holidays. How many? Is it just Drew left or Aaron?
Aaron.
Yeah.
Right.
But they never been on the same team.
Right. They trying to be the first.
They trying to throw oops to each other first.
Well, I'm not trying to make it about them, but when Bronny get there.
Brothers. He said brothers, man.
It's gonna be a dad and his two sons. That's even greater. I ain't never see MJ and Jeffrey and Marcus play together. Not even at the family reunion. They couldn't get along.
Okay.
They were saying something about Bronny with when he played a couple of games ago, the first father and son pick and roll or something.
Assist, yeah.
Well, hey, Bronny, I think didn't he get a start the other day? Like it's getting tight on the guard rotation. You got Luke Kennard running point guard and
getting triple doubles.
And Dalton Connect still can't get no tick, man. What happened to Dog?
He used to be in a doghouse for real.
I mean, they almost traded him. Nearly.
I know his confidence. I think it's shot too.
Yeah, he's change of scenery is what he may need, but apparently the Lakers are giving up.
Last 10 games, he played 5 minutes.
Dang, and Connect
took one shot.
Yeah, he need to go somewhere else.
That's great. I wonder what he did. I was kind of a Connect supporter.
No, not kind of. You were. You bought stock. You bought stock in Connect.
Bought stock in.
Bought a few shares.
Yeah, you bought some shares.
I wanted the Bulls to get him, right?
Yeah,
you had a chance to get him, right? Yeah.
Oh man, he would have been the next Pat Will.
Nah.
Hey, boss, he did one of these chips all in on Connect.
I don't say all.
Did one of these.
He'd have been the next Doogie Howser, though.
But yeah. And what else? What else is going on in the association that's worth talking about?
I think MVP is sold up. I don't think they're gonna give
Is it?
I don't think they're gonna give it to Win
Is it?
or Joker. I think.
Nah, Joker definitely.
Yeah, I think it's dude. Joker could get a triple double the last 4 games, and I don't think they're gonna give it to him.
And I think he was just player of the month. I think he had, or maybe that was just other week. Because there was one, I think it was player of the week, and he had like, what was it? It was like a triple double. It was like 30 points, 10 assists. It was something crazy. But yeah.
I think they just had it. I don't know if I don't think everybody is waiting. All right, let me wait till the last game of the season. Then I'm gonna make my choice. Like people are making their choices already in their head. They just want to make it official when they put that ballot in.
I think that's something we got to keep talking about and keep pressing it. No Diddy, but keep talking about it just until they make a change. They got to change the 65 game rule to qualify for stuff. I mean, too many good guys is not making awards just because they missed a few games by injuries and stuff like that, like legit injuries. I mean, I understand when it was a thing because load management. Joker was just sitting out games for no reason.
Right.
But you talk about dudes like Cade, getting a lung puncture. You can't fake a punctured lung. It ain't like knee maintenance. Got to rest my knee. He got a punctured lung.
I think eventually they are going to make some kind of adjustment to it because it's a lot of top guys are getting hurt and they're going to miss out. And I think if that keeps happening, they going to do so because they are Luka trying to appeal. They trying to say they're going to say, oh, well, he had to go across the country for the birth of his kid. He should be able to. That shouldn't count. That shouldn't count against him, which it shouldn't. But I think eventually they're going to make a change.
The same thing with Cade, his agent, they appealing that because he missed a couple early games for something. I don't remember what they said it was, but I think the trending thing about, trying to appeal it for missing games for legitimate causes.
Because if the top guys keep missing out, they don't change it eventually. Say SGA, Joker, and a bunch of the top 5 All NBA guys all miss out. They play 64 games. So there's going to be a lot of emails sent.
Yeah, that's what it's going to take. SGA, the current golden boy of the league. When he don't qualify, they're going to be all right.
Who is that right now? Is that Cooper Flag and Con Knipple? Who's the current golden boy? They on the way though.
Something I listened to a pod. You don't need a 65 game rule. Don't apply to
no
rookies. Man,
no, or rookie of the year. It does not.
Why is it?
Because it's probably catered towards the stars. And 6-man ain't a star. Yeah, and a rookie of the year is.
I think most improved. They don't care about that, but the stars, they want you to play.
But that's okay though.
The 65 was across the board for all awards. I didn't know that.
You could win MIP and play 45 games, 50 games.
Which will be hard to do.
But it's not as stringent.
Yeah, I thought it was all across the board for everything.
Well, we're pushing on an hour. We won't hold y'all up. Let the folks know what you guys got going on. We'll start with Sports Life and Hip Hop.
Sports Life and Hip Hop. We are Sports Life and Hip Hop on YouTube, SLHH Pod on IG. Check us out. We got stuff dropping pretty much daily over there. So if you want hip hop, sports, you want life, find us on IG and YouTube and TikTok.
Absolutely. And Tate, we know you got a show coming up real soon. Why don't you let them know what you got going on and where they can find you.
Yeah, man. You can always find me in the Know It Alls channel. We got content brewing all week, every night of the week except Saturday, I believe. Every other night of the week, every other day of the week at some time. But I'm about to do a show, Pittsburgh Steelers show. I'm a Steelers fan. We about to do a show on the stuff. I'm about to be on the Steel Curtain Network next. I'll do a couple shows for them a week. But yeah, everything else in the Know It Alls channel. I'm gonna got some different little membership shorts and stuff coming out. I'm gonna go ahead and send one of them to my homies in the chat here. They won't look at it, but I don't want to have to buy a membership to look at it. So I'm gonna send it to them on the freebie so they can check it out. I said it's a short, and I expect you to watch an hour-long video. You was short. My boy Rick can appreciate this because I'm kind of name dropping one of my Hollywood connections. Yeah, for an interview. So I know you can appreciate that kind of stuff because you was hanging out with Anne Marie, kissing all over and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Respect your content. I'm done. Know it alls. Know it all nation. That's it. Peace.
And if you're looking for Pistons, Lions, Tigers coverage, you can catch us on Bleachers and Speakers. So to subscribe to all those, we got draft coverage, getting closer and closer to the NFL draft. Every Sunday, we're recapping a week in Tigers baseball. And yeah, Wednesdays, NFC North show. We'll see you guys next Monday. I'm not sure who's hosting.
Tate.
Subscribe. Tate. All right. Well, subscribe to all of us. We out.